everyone, Chef Geoff here. Welcome to my kitchen. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to hit the old subscribe button. Maybe ding the bell if you're in the mood as well. If you like what you're seeing, give me a big thumbs up. So today's recipe will be posted on chefgeoff.ca. If you're looking for all of the measurements, the method, the ingredients and so forth, check out the website. All that info is there. So okay, if you want to think like a chef, sometimes you have to be able to fuse different cooking styles and methods from different cultures, and when you bring these things together, you can come up with something really, really special. So with that in mind, we're going to be making jerk chicken Brussels sprout hash. It's got a little bit of French, it's got a little bit of Caribbean. It's going to taste delicious. You guys are going to love it. So let's get started. Oh man, this smells amazing. Okay, so I got 4 full chicken legs, and I marinated it with my jerk sauce, and this is the jerk paste here. If you guys remember from my last video, I'll put up the card for that recipe. Really important when you're marinating chicken like this, you give it 24 hours for that marinade to really penetrate to the flesh. And what I've done is put a couple of little slits in the chicken just to help that penetration, help get that marinade right in there. And now we're ready to sear. So I got my cast iron pan on medium to high. Got a little pork belly fat left over, which is always a good thing as well. So we're just going to drop that in. Let it kind of get ready here. Once you kind of hear it, there we go. Once you kind of hear it bubbling up and so forth, we're ready to go. When you're searing chicken, you always go skin side down. That's such a good noise. And we'll just kind of work in batches here, these 2 chicken legs at a time. And let the skin get all crispy. We'll be back. Okay, so we're going to sear these things about 2-3 minutes aside. I've got my fish spatula here, and we're just going to give these a real quick flip. Hopefully I don't lose too much of the skin. There we go, that was looking great. Okay, we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Okay, so while our chicken is searing, let's get our hash ready to go here. I've got some potatoes here and some Brussels sprouts and some mixed peppers. And I'll show you some quick cut sizes for them. There's about about 10 or 12 pieces of potatoes. So all I'm doing is cutting this guy in half. Cutting it half like this. And then just cutting small pieces like that. And that's really all you need. So with the Brussels sprout, I'm just removing the edge here, letting these extra pieces fall off. And we're just cutting them into quarters, and that's it. So the word hash comes from the French term hacher, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it literally means to chop. So what I'm doing here is just doing what the French are telling me. We're just going to chop this stuff up. So for our peppers, just cut them into small little pieces, and sometimes traditionally hash can be super fine diced, but for this application, I do like the kind of the rustic size that we got here. Okay, so we got all these beautiful burnt bits at the bottom of this pan here. So the first thing you want to do, and it's my favorite scent in the whole world, is deglaze. So this is some Jamaican rum, some dark rum. It's going to be great. We're just going to let that burn off. We're going to work all those burnt bits out. Oh, that's just a fantastic smell right there, guys. Wow. More rum, I say. And all these bits, that's flavor country, you guys. All right. So I've got some fine diced onions that we're going to add in here. We're going to let them sweat with a little bit of salt and pepper. If you're looking for some tips on how to cut these in a fine way from a fine chef, you can check my knife skills video. I'll give you some great tips on some tips for the knife chopping. Okay, we got our onions are ready to go. They're pretty nice and softened. I feel like this thing needs a little bit more rum, so let's do that. So we're adding in our chopped potatoes, and our Brussels sprouts and peppers. We're just going to cook these down for another couple of minutes, and we're going to start adding some liquids after the fact. So in the spirit of kind of a bit of fusion here, I'm going to add in some red beans, kind of as a tribute to rice and peas, because these are a really key component to rice and peas as well. So I think I need a bigger skillet. I don't really know. Things are going to hopefully fit here. We're going to get a couple of dashes of Worcester in there, and about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Unos dos. This is dark soy. And we're gonna add some chicken stock as well. We're gonna let this cook down a little bit and get our veggies kind of par cooked. And this is about 3 cups of chicken stock. We're gonna let these kind of cook for about 2 or 3 minutes. We're gonna add some fresh rosemary I picked from the garden. Oh my God, it smells amazing in here, guys. All right, so we've got our veggies kind of ready to go here. It's been simmering for about 5-10 minutes. And we have a lot of liquid in here, and I'll explain why. I'm just gonna kind of pour this stuff over our jerk chicken. Oh my goodness, wow. Maybe it fits, maybe it doesn't. We'll see if it fits. Seems like it's gonna fit. All right. So what we're gonna do here is, because of all this liquid, it's gonna allow the jerk chicken to be nice and moist while it cooks and so forth. So I got my oven at 400 degrees. We're gonna put it in the oven for about 40 minutes. We'll see you then. Oh my goodness, guys, it smells spectacular in here. So we've got some really crispy skin on our chicken, but we've got a lot of this liquid left over. So kind of my spidey sense is going off here. So I'm gonna take some of this liquid, throw it in this pan here. I'm gonna reduce it down, I'm gonna make a glaze. So I'll see you over in the stove. The stove, see you in a minute. Okay, so I've got about 2 cups of the braising liquid just sitting here at kind of high heat. I'm gonna reduce it down by half. And then I got my trusty jerk barbecue sauce from my last video. And what this is gonna do, I could thicken this with a little bit of brown sugar, or I could add a little bit of cornstarch and so forth. But instead, we're gonna kind of make a gastrique with the sweetness from the jerk barbecue sauce and finish off with a beautiful, like really rich glaze. Okay, so you can see I've got my liquid reduced by half. Just gonna add a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons in here. We're gonna mix this up. And this is just gonna be a really lovely kind of finish for our jerk chicken hash. See you over in plating in just a moment. Oh wait, let's give this a taste first. Let's see how it tastes any good or not. Could be hot though. Oh man, okay. That's a winner. Okay guys, we got our glaze ready to go. We got our jerk chicken hash ready to go. Got a little bit of wine ready to go. So let's build this plate, shall we? So I'm using a slotted spoon to not make a giant mess, but as I've been known to do, it's happened once or twice in my life. So we're just getting a little bit of the hash here and let that excess liquid drain off. There we go. And we got our beautiful jerk chicken. Oh man, look at that. Wow, okay. We got our glaze ready to go here. Oh, it smells really good in this place right now. Got a little bit of chopped cilantro. Great. All right, so this is kind of a really rich meal, and we got a bit of fusion of the French, and we got a little bit of the Caribbean. We're also gonna add in some California red, and this is Beringer Cabernet Sauvignon. It's gonna be a lovely complement, kind of bold flavors to everything that's happening on this plate. So from my kitchen to yours, friends, bon appetit.